Well, the Chinese government has committed over 190 billion rand to South Africa's economy, this emerging during part of the state visit by Chinese President Xi Jinping ahead of the BRICS summit starting tomorrow. He did meet with President Ramaphosa, who's been going all out to attract investment. The bulk of the money will go towards infrastructure development projects, with Eskom scooping a loan agreement of almost 30 billion rand.
Working side by side, taking relations to even greater heights. The Chinese president is no stranger to South Africa as he makes his third official state visit to the country. China is stepping up its engagements with the global community, especially in the face of a looming trade war with the United States. He's already been to Senegal and Rwanda, with the promise of more investment into the country.
We've signed, as you have witnessed, several agreements and memorandums of understanding that are intended to further deepen our relations, including investment commitments that have been struck to the value of $14.7 billion.
The two countries signed a number of economic and investment agreements, from visa-free exemption regimes in certain categories to increased bilateral trade, something China says is an indication of elevated relations.
China-South Africa relations is at a new historical departure point. Just now, President Ramaphosa and I had a very productive discussion, during which we discussed and reached important consensus on further taking forward the comprehensive strategic partnership between China and South Africa in the new era. As we have seen, we have signed a series of important cooperation documents.
Power utility Eskom is among those benefiting.
Since January, we had been able to raise about 57 billion. Today, we signed a 2.5 billion US dollars. This is a continuation of our funding, and it moves us very close to concluding the funding for this year. Because after this transaction, we'll have covered 66% of the funding for this financial year.
The two countries will attend the BRICS summit taking place in Johannesburg this week. They've lauded their common approach to many issues. In the past 20 years, relations between the two countries have developed from a mere partnership to a comprehensive strategic partnership. The fact that President Cyril Ramaphosa will undertake a reciprocal state visit to China later this year is testimony to this. Mzwandile Mbeje, SABC News, at the Union Buildings in Pretoria.